All right, I think it's rolling. Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for coming back to visit me here on Grandmother's Love by Miss Anita. That would be me. I just got off from work and actually I'm a little tired, but I thought, you know what? I'm going to fix myself up, put on my little fall, and I put on actually a little bit more added makeup so you guys can see what I could look like if I really fix myself up. But what's the point? um, which brings me to this point. I know last time I discussed the how you guys kept your sanity while dealing with the pandemic. But now this time I want to know, how has this pandemic made an impact in your life uh, with your state of mind? I know for me it has affected me in many ways. I think I deal with anxiety sometimes. I think it messes with my self esteem because I'm pretty much in the house. Um, there's really not too many places that I go or maybe care to go. Although here lately I'm thinking I want to travel a little bit. My mom and my dad used to travel some, and I never really thought too much about it. Of course, I thought that if I did travel, I would like to have a companion with me so we can enjoy those times together. But yeah, here lately I've been thinking I'd like to get out and see the world a little bit. I'll soon be 65, and as you get older, you think about um, the end of days. And maybe I shouldn't be thinking about that. Maybe that's another reason why I guess I deal with anxiety too. Of course, I do pray a lot and talk to the Lord, and I have friends that pray for me, as I mentioned to you guys, but I still struggle. I mean, of course, I've always pushed, taking one day at a time and putting one foot in front of the other because we have to. So, but I do have my lows, and I think I've learned over the years, and maybe that's how my parents taught us, is that you just got to keep on pushing no matter what, because that's what we do, right? um, I think last year again was really rough for me. And again, when you're in the house all the time, day in and day out, it kind of takes its toll on you. Um, I go grocery shopping. I haven't been to the movies in God knows how long, maybe since 2019, possibly. Or maybe not, because that's when I got sick. But nonetheless, I just wanted to hop on board just to say hello. And then I really do. I would like to know, what was some of you all strategies if you ever had any low moments. And we all have them. I don't care, from the bravest of us all in humanity. Everybody has some points where they feel low or maybe feel lonely. You can be around a crowd of people. You can be in your family and still feel lonely, or feel that anxiety, or maybe feel sad on the inside. I think we as women, and especially black women, I think we try to put up a front because that's what our moms taught us to do, to be tough and be strong and uh, keep it together, or try to. And I'm not the best in that always, but I do try. Um, I'm grateful. I feel happy that I started this YouTube channel. For me, that's a challenge, and every time I get on, it's a little unnerving. But what I'm trying to learn, and the little research that I've done, is the more that you do, I mean, you get over your fear. And so I guess for me, that's one of the reasons for me jumping on now. There's probably no rhyme or reason until, as I do this more and more, and after maybe a few months, I'll have it a little bit more mastered. But for right now, this is what you guys get. But that's okay. It's like we're just talking right now. It's just you and I, and just sitting here. I'm expressing my thoughts, and I'm hoping maybe you guys can leave your comments and express some of the times or moments that you may have felt like, wow, one more day of this, and I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna start breaking some things or what have you. Um, but yeah, how did you all handle the impact of just being isolated, and especially for the single women? And my son is grown and he has his family, so there was a lot of times I'm here by myself, well, with my granddaughter, but it's not the same. It's just not the same, and you guys probably chuckle because it's just not the same. Sometimes you do uh, want a adult conversation, which I think when my mom was here, that's what we perhaps provided for one another. Um, and just the presence of someone being here. But I mean, I'm a strong person. I still persevere, and I'm grateful to God for that. But again, I'm still human, and I do have feelings. And I just wonder how you guys panned out during this time, because even now we're still not out the complete neck of the woods with all of this, and there's so much uproar going on around the world. It's just, I don't even look at news much anymore. It's too upsetting for me. And it's funny because I used to watch the news, I felt like 24/7, to the point now I hardly ever cut it on, and when I hear about it, I get bits and pieces from my friends or family members. But yeah, it's a little bit too much. So it probably doesn't take much for me to be more overwhelmed. But I actually wrote some notes down. Not much. Basically, dealing with anxiety, staying motivated. I think me jumping on YouTube and open up my channel has been healthy or good for me. And it's a funny thing, guys. I was always interested in starting up my YouTube channel. I looked at my old channel. I forgot I had created one, just the basics. I didn't activate it or get it started. But it was back in 2017. 2017, I wanted to do this, and now I'm starting it up. So that's how long it took for me. And really, I had to get my nerves up at this point. I was listening to, is it Sean? I forget his last name, but he is one on the team. I don't know if he's the head of the team of Think Media. Have you guys heard of Think Media? I've been watching him on YouTube as well because I'm trying to learn the ins and outs of the YouTube community and how to build up your channel and your subscribers and what have you. But one of the things that he said is, don't overthink it, which I have a tendency of doing. Overthinking is what took me so long. I think I just dropped the ball and didn't think anything more of it. I kind of just let it go, like whatever. I probably, since the pandemic came, I probably didn't give it even more thought after that. I was just in a survival state, or just trying to keep it going or keep my morale up. And yeah. But yeah, and then he also mentioned too a gentleman that I think he's since passed away, but I used to listen to him all the time. And I don't know if you guys remember him. Tell me if you do in the comments. Do you remember Zig Ziglar? I used to love him. I mean, he was a great motivational speaker. And at one point in time in my life, I actually joined the Toastmasters Club because I thought at one point in time I was going to be this great speaker and motivate folks and empower people and inspire them, which I guess in a sense this is my platform here on the YouTube channel. And I hope that that's what I manifest or bring to the table when you guys come and watch me, or come and I want to say sit with me while I'm talking. But yeah, he used to make a statement that I remember, and I probably am not saying the words verbatim, but I heard Sean mention it when I was watching him on YouTube. And one of the things that Zig Ziglar used to say, you know, when you help someone else get what they want, then that in return will help you to get what you want. Because basically it is about helping others. And I feel because when you're helping someone else, trust me, in some way down the road, somebody's going to help you in some way, in some capacity. So it's about pushing the other one ahead, help them to get to their goals. You know, that's what it's all about, is supporting one another. And that's really what I want to do, is encourage others. And like I said, down the road, I do want to do some live chats here and there. I do have a couple of people in mind that I would like to come on board. I have this one friend, she's actually finishing up or getting ready to finish up her PhD, and she has done studies on domestic violence. She actually works in the courtrooms, and she's counseled many women, and very smart lady, very smart, and looking forward to her coming on board to be my guest in the future. uh, um, what is this? The future vlogs. Sorry, I was drawing a blank again. That happens to me a lot. Excuse me. And then another person I have in mind, his name is Brent, and I've been following him on YouTube. He has a channel, it's called Roadrunner 89, and he deals with interracial relationships. Basically marriage. I mean, this is serious. This is not just frivolously, hanging out. This is a serious relationship that's leading up to marriage. And he's a white guy who's married to a black lady, and they've been married for, I think, a little over 27 years. And some of his vlogs and his live chats has been very interesting, and actually very good. But I hope one day to have him on my live chat one day so we can discuss that, because obviously that's a controversial issue depending on which angle you're looking at it. But I'm black, so for me it is of interest to me, and the fact that he's been married for so long and he's had a successful marriage to a black woman, that's awesome to me. I mean, kudos to him. Not opposed to black love, because I'm black myself, and so yes, I'm all for it, but I'm also for keeping your options open too as well, as we should. I mean, love is love, and wherever you can find it, and whoever's going to treat you right and want the same things that you want and have the same values that you have, then that's all one could ever want. So that's down the road somewhere in the distant future, maybe in the near future, who knows. But I just want to jump on a little bit just to say hello to everyone, and thank you so much for coming back to visit me on Grandmother's Love by Miss Anita. And thank you again to all of my subscribers, and to the ones who decided to come back and see what I'm talking about again today. And hopefully you'll come back again. So I'm not going to keep you any longer. I thought I'd grace you with my presence so you can see what I look like when I do fix myself up. And if I was going out on a hot date. But this is not what you're going to see on an everyday basis. Of course, most women know that I'm just not. It takes too much work, number one, putting on makeup. It's too much work for me. And I know that sounds terrible. Maybe I need to motivate myself to do that more. But I don't go anywhere, so what's the point? See, that's probably a negative right there. I know somebody probably going to correct me on that. But this is what I could look like. Let's just say that. But anyway, I'm going to wrap this up because I'm going to run on just talk, and I can do that pretty well. So you guys, thank you again for visiting. Please share with me how you handle the pandemic, and I guess still handling it even as of today in 2021. how it's impacted your life with your family, um, with not being able to do too much. Like I told you guys, I picked up a lot of new recipes on YouTube, as a matter of fact, with some of the people that I follow. And yeah, I've been cooking more. That could be a downfall. What I didn't pick up on was the workout, was exercising. That's something I probably should have been working on, but did not. So, oh well. That's something else I'll put on my list of what I need to do. All right. Well, thank you so much. And you guys take care. Something is coming up on my screen. All right. Bye now.